Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Clark with some news.
Well, it better be good news or I'm not interested, okay?
It is amazing news.
Fine. Give it to me in 3 feet. Keep it pithy. I'm very busy. I haven't got time to deal with trivialities, huh? I got problems. The #1 problem is wondering when Spectra's head designer is going to get back to work.
I will try and not take that personally.
Fine. I appreciate it. Now, what do you want from me?
I've got another son here in Los Angeles.
Really? And who is the proud mother of this one?
I think you know her. My son Mark is back here in L.A.
Hey, boss.
Cut it out with that.
What? You are my boss.
Yes, I am, but I think we're a little past being so formal with each other, don't you? Whoa, what's with all the beach stuff? Thought you were going to some meeting with your mentor. What, are you playing hooky on me?
No, I was with Mark. We were just sitting outside at Las Olas.
What?
Las Olas on PCH?
Yeah, Bridget, I know where it is. I just wasn't aware that's where doctors took their students.
Well, it wasn't exactly a school thing.
Oh, I see. So what kind of thing was it exactly?
Kind of a date thing.
What, so you're dating your teacher?
He's not my teacher.
So then you are dating him?
No. No, Mark just thought that after the funeral and everything, I could use a break.
At the beach.
And what is so wrong with that? And you know what? He was right. It was very relaxing, and it was exactly what I needed. I think it was very sweet of him.
Well, I happen to think it's a little inappropriate. Look, Bridget, come on. I call him your mentor or your teacher or whatever you want, but Dr. McLean is your superior, and I don't know, I just don't think he should be hitting on you.
You're jealous, aren't you?
Where are you?
I was just thinking of the real differences between Taylor and Brooke. You know, Taylor always saw the good in people. Eventually, even in Brooke. And I'd really like to honor her memory and find a way to put the differences between myself and Brooke aside. But I just don't trust her. I mean, I want to believe that she can do the right thing. I want to believe that she will stay away from Ridge.
Look, I'm sorry about the way Jack went off on you at the funeral.
Oh, no. Don't think about that. I don't want you worrying about me, Rich.
Place seems different, doesn't it?
Different how?
I don't know. I just woke up this morning. It doesn't feel like my home anymore. Something's missing.
Well, something is missing.
Life goes on, right?
It has to.
Yeah, for the kids' sake.
For yours, too.
The idea of going on without Taylor. Where the hell do I start?
I have an idea.
Really? What's that?
Come back to Forrester.
Mark. Your son with Margot, huh?
He's alive and well and living in Los Angeles.
How did you find out?
He stopped by here at Spectra looking for me.
Well, what did he want?
Not a thing. He just wanted to get to know his dad.
It's amazing, you know? Especially about Margot. I would have thought she would have moved heaven and earth to keep that boy away from you.
Oh, I get the feeling she tried that for years. But you know what? He grew up to be his own person. Strong, independent, smart. He's really a great guy. Successful, straightforward. He has his life together.
You sure he's your son?
Definitely. He may have his mother's maiden name, McLean, but he's definitely got the Garrison charm. Just like CJ.
Did you tell him about CJ?
No, I haven't.
Don't you think you should have?
I was just so shocked to see Mark. I mean, we have so much to catch up on.
Well, I wonder how Mark is going to react when he finds out he has a little brother.
I'm sure they'll get along famously.
Jealous of Mark the mentor? I think not.
Okay.
I'm not. Look, Bridget, I just don't want to see you waste your time.
And what makes you so sure I'd be wasting my time?
Easy. I know his type.
Oh, his type? You don't know his type. You don't even know him.
Yes, I do, Bridget, okay? Guys just know these things instinctively.
CJ, you are so jealous.
I am not. This is so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bridget.
No, I've got to go. I have to pick up Thomas from school. Jealous.
Is that why you came over here today, to get me to come back to work for you?
No, not for me. For Forrester.
But that is the reason you came over here.
Rich, I want you to think about it, seriously. I think going back to Forrester would be the best thing for you to do right now. But no, that's not the only reason I came over here.
No?
No. You're always there for me when I need you. And at my lowest point, you're there to help me through it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't get any lower than this, does it?
No, but the only place to go from here is up. And I know that you can do that. You will survive.
You want to tell me how?
Taylor.
Surviving is something I do for Taylor. I wish to God she could be here to appreciate it.
No, not for Taylor, because of Taylor. You're not the same person you were when you met her.
God knows that's true.
She married a very young, self-indulgent Casanova. But she always knew that you were capable of so much more. She tapped into your heart and your soul and found this incredible human being that turned into such a great father and husband.
She made me want to be all those things.
And you were, Rich. You are. Taylor really made you stronger and a better person, and that's going to help you get through this. That and your family and your friends.
Now, Bridget's been a big help. Especially with Thomas. He was going through a hard time of it last night, and I don't even know how long she was here, but she finally got through to him. He went to school this morning, gave me a big hug. I forgot to thank Bridget.
Well, she'll be back. She needs to be around family, too, right now. And she knows how much you need her.
It's good having her here. Holding it together for the kids is getting a little rough.
Rich, you can't be Superman all the time.
Tricia thinks holding my feelings in is not a good example for the kids.
Trisha? That grief counselor friend of Taylor's?
She thinks that we should all learn to grieve.
And I bet she thinks she's the one who's supposed to help you.
Well, that was one suggestion.
I agree. It's good to get everything out, Rich. All the good and the bad feelings. But I think it's better to do it with somebody that you know. Or somebody who knows you, who knows your history. Can laugh and cry with you. Or just let you remember.
You?
Well, yes. I can do all those things. Rich, you've just been so strong. For everybody, for your family, for your children. And you need to let it out. And you can do that with me. I just want to let you know. If you need me, I'll be here.
Stephanie, I know that you want to believe that Brooke has changed, but this is exactly the kind of situation that she would take advantage of. We can't let her do that.
Well, what do you think? That I want her to work her way back into Ridge's life?
No, but that's exactly what she's going to do, bit by bit, and he's not even going to know what hit him.
I know. He's so vulnerable right now.
And Brooke knows that. She's a smart woman, and that she'll go after what she wants.
Come in. Hi. Tricia, hello.
I hope you don't mind me dropping by, but I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Oh, well, thank you. Not at all. Have you ever met Massimo? Tricia?
Briefly, at the funeral.
Oh.
Yes,
It's nice
good
to
to
see
see
you
you
again.
too. Yes. You're Taylor's friend, the psychologist, huh?
Right.
Actually, I'm very glad you came by. I would like to ask you, I'm kind of concerned. Well, we're both concerned about Ridge. He's so vulnerable right now, and we're both very worried that someone might take advantage of that.
Looks like rain.
Not again.
Did you know my little girls are afraid of thunder?
I didn't know that.
Taylor convinced them that the big booming thunder was nothing but angels bowling in heaven. A loud crack, that was a strike. Just a moderate rumble, it's just a few pins.
That's cute.
I don't know where she came up with all this stuff sometimes. She had this amazing ability to make our fears disappear, turn bad into good. She made you feel like you wanted to be around her all the time. You know what else she said?
What?
That if she was ever an angel, she wouldn't have time for bowling. She'd be too busy watching over her little angels here on Earth.
It almost sounds like she knew and she was trying to prepare you.
Nothing could prepare me for this.
Hey, Larry, listen, we just got a new shipment out back, so if you could grab that for me, I'd appreciate it.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks a lot, man.
Excuse me, is any table okay?
Yeah, sure.
Who do you think is going to take advantage of Ridge?
Brooke.
Actually, I had a chance to talk to Brooke.
Oh. And?
She's not an easy lady to figure out.
Oh, I can figure her out, all right. She wants something, she goes after it, and the hell with the consequences.
And you think she wants Ridge?
Well, what she says that she wants is just to help him through a very difficult time.
And you don't believe her?
She is a lying, manipulative...
Okay, Moss. Look, I think she believes what she says, but when it comes to Ridge, she's obsessed with him.
Well, you're right to be concerned. Starting a new relationship right now is the last thing that Ridge needs. Maybe you could talk to Brooke and suggest that she backs off a little.
We tried that, but she is totally self-centered.
Oh, and stubborn. You know, I I thought about talking to Ridge. But whenever I find that I do that, I seem to have the opposite effect.
Well, you can tell him if he needs someone to turn to, you're there. And that others in the family are there for him, too. Look, here's my cell phone number. And give me a call if you need anything else, okay?
Well, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Tricia.
We simply cannot let Brooke get her claws into Ridge.
I know, Moss. You want to rush over there and save him.
Well, of course I do. He's my son.
Oh, please, keep your voice down. Look, you're just gonna have to let me handle this. I'm gonna go to Ridge's house.
Why?
Because I want to talk to him before Brooke does.
What are you doing here?
Is Bridget around?
No, she's not.
You mind if I take a look for myself?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Too bad.
Hey. Doc. Stay away from Bridget, all right?
Why, so you can have her all to yourself?
No, because she doesn't need another jerk in her life, all right? Especially one who isn't above using his position to get her into bed.
You're nuts, you know that? Chock full of them.
Oh, really? Am I? So, you call Bridget to some bogus meeting and then take her to the beach. You're gonna tell me that's part of being her mentor? You're pathetic.
I'm not telling you beans, Mr. Coffee.
Oh my God, you are so funny. You got me in stitches. You know I'm right. And this is the last thing Bridget needs in her life right now, so back off.
No, you don't have the slightest idea of what Bridget needs. All right, I took her to the beach to get her mind off of things, to cheer her up a little bit. But you know what? What would you know about real grief, huh? Living your little sheltered life here. You probably don't even have a clue what it's like to lose someone you love.
Ridge, it's all right.
I just can't keep talking about it. It'll just fall apart.
Well, I'll help you pick up the pieces.
So many memories.
You can share them with me.
I was lying in bed last night, thinking about how she took Amber in. I didn't want her to, but she did it anyway. Because she saw the good in her. Like she saw the good in everything and everybody all the time.
I know.
She was supposed to be here. She's supposed to be here with me now. Watching our children grow up, watching our grandchildren someday. She said we'd sit on the front porch in our rocking chairs, or we'd go for long walks on the beach. That I wasn't going to be afraid of growing old because we'd be doing it together. We had a deal. Damn it, we had a deal. I can't do it on my own. I can't do it by myself.